Our curbless shower is going to sit over there. We got it recessed. Our 3/4 inch hardwood. There is that hardwood is sitting right on a floor joist, so while you can see that there's an opening, it's like a 1/4 inch back to solid, so you just barely can't see it. It's out of frame, so that's fully supported. And we added a floor joist right in front. You can see where it's screwed down there. So there's 3/4 of an inch between our floor joist and the floor joist that the hardwood floor sits on, so that works out awesome. Around the perimeter of the room, we're about an inch, a little bit less than an inch away from the walls. So we'll just fill that in with thin set mortar to build that 1/4 inch up. And then by the time we put our 1x base back on and get everything else set, we'll be good. Not sure what these 2 straps on the wall plate are from. They were existing into the old subfloor, so we just folded them out of the way and put them right back to keep everything back just like it was. So when it's all said and done, this is going to be a pretty sweet little bathroom. Nice tiled shower in the corner. We're going to do 12x24 tile everywhere, and we're going to leave the 12x24 tile uninterrupted into the corner shower right there. So I think when we're all done, it's going to be a pretty sweet looking effect, and I just can't wait to see what it looks like once we get started on it. So we'll get our Ditra down and we'll start going from there. We're going to start installing the Ditra. A couple things that I want to make sure to point out that I didn't talk about in the first part of the video. Before we install the Ditra, we take a sponge and we wet the plywood. Dampening the plywood helps to pick up the residual dust. It also gives the plywood a little bit of a drink so it doesn't prematurely suck the moisture out of our thin set mortar. It will also help a little bit with coverage because it allows more of the mortar to transfer to the back of the Ditra as well. And coming up here in just a second, you're going to see after we get these 3 pieces of Ditra put in where we started, that we're going to peel up a section and take a quick look at it and make sure that we're getting the coverage that we want to see. We'll do the same thing at the end of the video as well. I don't know that part actually makes it into the final cut, but we want to make sure whenever we're setting Ditra that we always get our coverage right and done. We actually had to make an adjustment on how we installed the Ditra. I put this first piece in and we just weren't holding our notch trowel at a steep enough angle, and so that's why we pulled that piece back up, spread more mortar. I'm going to put the piece back. We're going to push it back in place. Once we get this one pushed back, the middle piece there in front of Brent, we're going to peel that corner up, and both the new piece and the other piece will have full coverage, and then from there we'll keep going. What we're going to be working on right now is figuring out our tile layout. And so we have our shower pan upside down. That way it's flat and not contoured. We're going to lay our tile on it, get our pattern figured out, and then once we get that done, we'll get our drain sorted, and then we can start cutting our contours. We'll flip the pan up, the right side up, and then we'll be ready to band and waterproof and start setting tile.
So as I previously just said, the shower pan is upside down. You can tell that because the white side is up, where the new shower pans from Schluter come with the Curdy pre-attached, so it would be orange. We left it this way because this is flat, and so we can let our tile go straight across without having a slope, and so it just makes it a lot easier to space everything in and make sure that we're staying true. We're going to get our tile pattern laid out. As you can see, we're going to take the straight edge, our 4-foot level, and we're going to draw the diagonals from each corner of the drain out to the corner of the shower, and then we're going to cut everything. And so I have a video or a segment coming up here in this video of cutting out the drain tile. The trick for us here is to make sure that we don't waste any of the tile, because we need both halves of the cut. And so there is no scrap. We want the tile pattern to continue uninterrupted beyond our cuts. And so that's the trick. And once we get that all done, we'll save the pieces. We're going to dry lay it all back in, and then we'll be ready to start setting tile. And setting the tile will come up in the next video. We'll see if this works. This is our first try at this drain cut. You can see this is a slope of our shower tray right here. Here's our drain. I'm going to cut along this edge. I'm going to turn the tile around and try to cut along this edge.
to make this into 3 pieces, and then I just have to straighten up my drain. We'll take it inside and test it, and fingers crossed that it'll work on the first try. If not, we'll do another take and say it's the first take. This is the first take, seriously. So. Cut this off.
So it don't snap on you?
Huh?
So it doesn't snap on you?
Yeah. Hopefully. Or even if I just come and cut it like that, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Get our angle figured out for this guy. I think that's it right there. Now we just have to finish cutting out the excess around the drain and our our 3 pieces are cut. All at the same time. Well, ain't gonna cut that way.
Nope. Yeah, you're talented.
I am talented.
That's the last cut, man.
It is. Dang, right there.
Yep, there you go.
There's our drain.
Biggity
Slope,
bam.
slope, slope. So our curbless tiled shower, we've got our shower pan tile cut and laid out. Gonna let you kind of see what we have going on. You can see from the 4 corners of the drain, we went to the 4 corners of the shower pan where the slopes are. So all quadrants slope right to the drain. We did a perimeter cut here that's in line with the outside edge, and then an extra cut here so that the shower pan is outlined. And then we were able to keep all the cuts of the tile so that the pattern, as you can see, continues to flow right through our cuts. And so it'll be a lot more seamless, especially when we put the gray grout in it. So that'll help blend it even more. So be sure to keep watching as we start laying this tile floor out, and we'll go from there.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click the subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the bell to keep updated with our latest videos. Also, be sure to check out the next suggested video that's going to pop up as well. Thank you very much for watching.